The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. And we welcome you to Youthtown on the OLSH Sports Network. It's baseball. We're back. Mother Nature is cooperating, and section play continues as the Chargers host the Spartans of Laurel High School. We have a pleasant eclipse. Good evening, everybody. I'm OLSH here on the OLSH Sports Network. Glad you could join us, and glad to be back in action, back on the diamond, as the Chargers and the Spartans will do battle here today at Youthtown. In section action, both these teams come into play. They are basically tied for first place. Both of them come in 2-0 in section. The Spartans, and I'll show you here in a second, the Spartans come in with a record of 3-0. Chargers 3-3 on the season. 2-0 in section, as I said, both these teams. And something's got to give today. One of these teams will not be perfect in section after tonight, and who will it be? They'll match up again tomorrow afternoon, I should say, up at Laurel, and the back half of this home and home. So should be a good one. I hope everybody had a safe eclipse day today and got to view the awesome eclipse here in the Pittsburgh area. Or if you traveled, hope you had a great viewing. I know it was cloudy in a lot of places, and here it was partly cloudy, but we still got to see a good bit of it. So let's hope we get to see a good bit of baseball here tonight. Should be great. High cirrus clouds here, but other than that, the lights are on, and we're ready to go here as John Tucci will do the honors here. But before we do that, let's look at the lineups here for both these teams. First, for the Laurel Spartans, they will have this lineup. Head coach for the Laurel Spartans is Jason Burks. He will send this lineup card out. Starting at first base and leading off is number 2, Robert Kissick. The pitcher is Luca Santini. He wears number 4. He bats second. Batting third and playing at shortstop is Hunter Kobalaka. The cleanup hitter is the catcher, number 24, Colton Carlson. Batting fifth, playing in center field, is number 5, Jacob McBride. The second baseman bats sixth. He wears number 22, and he is Tyler Shearer. Number 1, Braden Faulkner roams around in right field. He bats seventh. Batting eighth is the left fielder, number 25, Will Zwolnick. And batting ninth and playing at third base is number 20, Connor Mackerel. Again, for the Spartans, it is Kissick, Santini, Kobalaka, Carlson, McBride, Shearer, Faulkner, Zwolnick, and Mackerel. We'll flip it over, and for the Chargers, head coach is Phil McCarron. Has this lineup, starting at shortstop. And batting first is number 2, Gino Williams. The catcher, Brandon Brazel, will bat second. He wears number 4. Number 1, the right fielder, Owen Minzer, bats third. In the cleanup spot is number 10, Brady Brazel. He's over at second base. The third baseman is number 21, Sean Hudak. He bats fifth. Batting in the sixth spot is the pitcher, number 20, Van Cables. Isaiah Schultz takes care of first base for the Chargers, and he bats seventh. Batting eighth and in left field is number 13, Quinn Santelli. And batting ninth in right and center field is Anthony Hansen. He wears number 22. Again, for the McCarron Chargers, It's Williams, Brandon Burzell, Minzer, Brady Burzell, Hudak, Cavels, Schultz, Santelli, and Hanson. We'll step aside during the national anthem. We'll come back with first pitch right here on the OLSH Sports Network. Don't you go away. We have these ads to take care of.
Be the coolest guy in your office? Picture it. A new iPhone in one hand, an iPad in the other, plus an Apple Watch and Apple AirPods. Sounds too good to be true, but it is true. All of that can be yours if you enter the OLSH Grand Giveaway. It's like a normal raffle, except it's all online and super easy to enter. Just go to olsh.org/grand giveaway, decide how many entries you want, and boom, you're done. You've entered. You're ready to go. You can purchase entries until 11:59 p.m. on April 17th. And the drawing will be done at the auction for OLSH on April 20th. Now, between you and me, you don't even have to be in attendance to win this prize. If you have any questions, you can email Amy Kavickia at akavickia@olsh.org. So what are you waiting for? Enter the OLSH Grand Giveaway now and support the mission and vision of an OLSH education. Plus, win some really cool stuff.
I personally love the family environment of OLSH, and that's what I saw from my first day coming in as a freshman. Everybody was kind and helpful.
All the teachers and all the students, we all treat each other like family, so it's more like a homey type feel.
You get to know everyone who goes here.
It's like a community. Everyone's together and we're all just like a family.
I think I've grown more religious through the teachings and understanding the religion better.
With the amazing theology teachers and getting the chance to go to church every week, it's definitely expanded my faith.
Different things like Cairo retreat or being able to come to confession or go to adoration here in the chapel every day gives you really a good opportunity to connect with God and express their faith and not feel shy about it.
The teachers are incredible. They make you feel like one of their own kids.
I feel comfortable going to them at any time for whatever the need be, and I know they always have my back to help me.
They get to know you personally and get to help you in different ways.
They're not just worried about your grades, they're worried about how your feelings are. They care about you more.
OLSH is a place where you can get involved in a bunch of different things.
It sets you up for college.
It's a school full of many opportunities that'll help you grow not just spiritually, but also just as a person in general.
OLSH is one big family. Everybody knows everybody.
OLSH is challenging adventure and it really just is an amazing experience.
I am welcoming you back to Youth Town on a glorious afternoon and evening here in Clinton, Pennsylvania. Getting ready to get back in action. Boy, oh boy, has Mother Nature been mean to us here the last week or two. But things have really gotten nice today. Temperatures very comfortable, high 60s, low 70s. Blue skies, like I said, the high cirrus clouds. Perfect day, afternoon and evening for baseball here in southwestern Pennsylvania. You see the meeting at the home plate there, going over some ground rules and whatnot. We went over the starting lineups. Let's go over the fielding positions for the Chargers, being that they'll be in the field first. Again, for the Chargers, around the outfield is Santilli, Hansen, and Minzer from left to right. Around the infield is Hudak at third, Williams at short, Brady Brazel at second, and Schultz at first base. Behind the dish is Brandon Brazel, and on the mound is Van Cables, getting the start here tonight, big right-hander. So your battery is Cables, Brazel. And the Chargers will be taking the field here momentarily. Like I said, both these teams 2-0 in section. Trying to keep it perfect here early in the season. The Chargers, well, both these teams should have had quite a few more games under their belt here, but unable to play. The Chargers they were in action on Saturday, had a win over New Brighton, and they'll play the back half of that one, I believe, on Wednesday or Thursday. Let me look at the schedule here. Yeah, New Brighton on the 11th, which is Thursday. That will be at New Brighton. And like I said, the back half of this home and home will be tomorrow night up in Laurel at their field. So Chargers are on the field. They're in their black tops, black hats, white pants. And Laurel have the white pants as well, but they've got the green tops and the green hats. Leading off will be Robert Kissick, the first baseman. Kissick comes in with a .333 batting average this early part of the season. And looks like we're about ready to go. Cables. I believe this is his first start. He had a rough outing, like his first or second time out. Yeah, this is Van's first start. He's had 3 appearances on the mound, all in relief to this point, and here we go. Starting off, it's the left-handed hitting Robert Kissick. Cable delivers up and away, ball 1. There's a strike, 1-1. Right on the inside corner, Kissick turns and walks away, but it's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Up and away. Counts even. Cables can bring it. If his control's on, he's going to be tough to beat. Here's the 2-2. That's up and away. Counts full. Ball 4, it's a leadoff walk for Kissick. That will bring up Luca Santini, the pitcher. So Cables right away, second batter, faces his mound opponent. Santini, a sophomore. The runner in first, here's the pitch. That one just misses, ball 1. 2 batters in, runner on first base for the Spartans. It's Kissick. That one misses low and away. 2-0. Three and 0. That one misses down and in. This is the bugaboo of Cables. Finding the strike zone. If he's in the zone, he's hard to hit. There's a strike on the corner. 3-1 taking. Lucas Santini has a 3-1 count now. With the runner at first base. Nobody out. Just underway. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hunter Kobialka on deck, awaits. Here's the payoff. Little nubber off the plate down the third base side. That'll go foul, and we'll do it again. Kissick to Kobialka. Two on now, nobody out here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss by Kobialka, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, nobody out. Strike 3 on a swing and a miss. And there's 1 away. That brings up the catcher, Colton Carlson, with 1 out, 2 on now. Swing and a miss. And Cable's not messing around. He's bringing the heat right now. That one just misses the outside corner. 1-1. Two and 1. Low and away. Kissick at second, Santini at first. Here's the 2-1. There's a fly ball to right field. Minzer goes over. He can't get it. It's past him. This is going to score at least 1. They're going to hold the other runner up at third base. The throw comes into the plate, and it's a RBI double for Carlson, and it's 1-0 Laurel. It brings up center fielder Jacob McBride. For a courtesy runner out at second base is Alex Medved for Carlson. McBride takes ball 1. What's that? There's a foul ball. Foul back. 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Jacob McBride, 2 on. That one bounces up there. Runner's not going anywhere, and 2-2 is the count now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1 run in. There's 1 up the middle. It's going to find its way through. It's an RBI single. That's going to bring in 2 RBIs on the single. The throw gets away. Nobody at first base. McBride brings in 2 more, and it's 3-0 Spartans here in the first inning. It brings up the second baseman, Tyler Shear. He takes strike 1. One out still here in the top of the first. Spartans have 3 on the board. They throw over. That one gets away. And that'll be an error on Cables, allowing McBride to trot down to second base. Runner at second base now with 1 out. 1 strike count to Tyler Shear, the junior second baseman. He squares around the bunt, and he'll bunt this back to Cables. They'll take the out. Play goes 1-3 on the play. McBride goes to third. Two away. Braden Faulkner comes in. I believe that hit the bat. They're saying no, ball. I could have sworn I heard the ball tick the bat. But they're saying ball 1. That's downstairs, 2-0. 3-0 here. Spartans score quick and early. There's a strike called. Cables, 30 pitches here in the first inning. There's a foul off the screen in front of the Charger bench. Count evens at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runs in for the Spartans here in the first inning. Runner at third base. Faulkner to 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will retire the side, but not before the Spartans able to plate 3. We go to the bottom of the first. 3-0 Spartans. Welcome back to Youthtown, as the The Spartans with a 3-0 lead take the field. Their defensive setup is something like this. Around the outfield, in left field is Zwolnik, McBride, and Faulkner from left to right. Around the infield, it's Mackerel on third, Koblika at short, Shearer at second, Kissick at first. Behind the dish is Carlson, and Santini toes the rubber for the Spartans. So the bottom of the first will bring up Williams, Brazel, and Minzer due up for the Chargers. Gino batting .455 here in the early part of the season. He takes strike one. Check swing, he holds up, ball one, 1-1. Jacob Santini, a sophomore for the Spartans, another right-hander. There's a shot up the middle. Gino Williams adds to his hit totals as he singles solidly up the middle. And the Chargers have a runner at first base. Brings up Brandon Brazel. Williams at first. Here's the pitch. Misses downstairs, ball one. In case you're wondering, Williams leads the team right now with 5 steals out at first base. Nobody out, runner at first. Chargers trail by 3. He steps off. They're calling a balk. Oh, no, the umpire. Umpire said it was my fault. He called time. It could have been a balk, but the umpire had called time. On the corner, strike is called. 1 ball, 1 strike now. To Brandon Brazel. Brandon batting an even .500. He'll pop this one foul and out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Gino Williams over at first base for the Chargers. They'll throw over there. Back easily is Gino. Foul back. Look out. You might have heard that one. That one off the press box and back into foul territory along first base side. One ball, 2 strikes still. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that doesn't break, it's 2-2. On deck, Owen Minzer for the Chargers. You see the shadows now coming. There's a shot into right center field, sending the right fielder back. That one's nobody's going to get to this one. Brazel heads second base. Williams is going to round third. He comes home easily. And it's a RBI double for Brandon Brazel. Williams scores all the way from first base, and it's a 3-1 game. First two batters for the Chargers get hits. We'll get a courtesy runner. It'll be Wetling for Brandon Brazell. Still nobody out. Chargers with the second potential run out at second base. It's 3-1. Owen Minzer at the plate with a runner out at second base. Minzer batting .238. That one bounces in front of the plate. Wetling will head to third base. He'll get in easily on the wild pitch. Now the second Charger run is 90 feet away. And it's 1 ball, no strikes to Owen Minzer. There's fouled off the right side. Counts even at 1. Here's the pitch. Foul back off the catcher and the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Brady Brazell for the Chargers. Upstairs, 2-2. He'll foul that one back and out of play. We'll just keep it right here at 2-2. Strike 3 dropped. They'll have to throw it down. Play goes 2-3. One away. Brady Brazell comes up. He's batting .474 here in the early part of the season. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's upstairs, ball 2. Santini working quickly here, wasting no time. He gets the ball, he toes the rubber, and he's ready to throw. Here's the 2-0. Inside, 3-0 to Brazell. Waiting on deck is Sean Hudak, third baseman for the Chargers. Chargers trail by 2. It's 3-1 here in the bottom of the first. Spartans scored quickly in the top first. Chargers answered the call. Scored quickly in the bottom half as Brazell takes his base on the walk. Runners on the corners now. Hudak now at the plate. Gets the call from Phil McCarron down at third base. In third base coach's box. Brazell at first. Wetling running for Brandon Brazell at third. With 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Let's see how long Brazell stays at first base. Santini delivers up and away, ball 1. Hudak. Hudak batting an even .400 in this early part of the season. That one's upstairs. 2-0. Going through the signs again. Hudak looks down. Now he looks ready. Santini from the stretch. There's a strike. Taking all away was Hudak. 2-1 now to the Charger third baseman. They throw over. Brazell dives back. Look quickly over at Wetling. He's not going anywhere. Kissick really didn't even make the play on Brazil. He's just watching Wetling. Here's the 2-1. On the corner, strike 2 called. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the Chargers. Trailing by 2. Here in the bottom of the first. There's one through the hole on the right side. This will bring one in. Brazil round second. He'll stay right there. It's an RBI single for Sean Hudak. It makes it a 3-2 game. Man Cable's at the plate now. With 1 out, 2 on here. It's a 3-2 game. Bottom of the first. He's going to pop this one up, and is it going to stay in play? No, on the roof. Strike 1. On deck is Isaiah Schultz. He's been swinging a hot bat recently. Kobalaka comes in and talks to Santini. The shortstop comes in and talks to the pitcher. Strike 2 called. Cable's can help his cause here. They're saying the check swing didn't hold up. It's a strikeout. 2 away. Isaiah Schultz now comes up with 2 on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Chargers trying to tack on. Strike right at the knees to the lefty, left-handed hitting Schultz. Strike 1. Zay is leading the team with a .600 batting average so far. I said he's been swinging a hot bat in the last couple games. That one misses the inside corner, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Chargers trying to answer the 3 that the Spartans plated in the top half of this inning. Swing and a miss by Schultz. He saw one upstairs that he liked, couldn't catch up with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. 2-2. Hudak at first. Brazil at second. On the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. Tried to bend the outside, catch the back door. Didn't happen. Full count now, and the wheels will be turning for the runners on the bases. With 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch from Santini. And inside spin move by Santini. Brazil took off just a tad bit early there. He dives back safely, though. Here's same situation. Here's the 2-2. Now there goes runners. Ball 4. Now the bases are loaded with Chargers. Santilli. Quinn Santilli will walk to the plate. Been batting .214, but he always seems to get it the big out. Here's a pop on the right side in foul territory. Kissick will make the catch, and that will end the inning. But not before the Chargers able to plate 2 themselves. we go to the top of the second with the score. Laurel 3, your Chargers 2. Don't go away. And we welcome you back as the Chargers got 2 more back. They trail 3-2 here, and we go to the top of the second. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters for Laurel Spartans. As we enter the top of the second inning. Van Cable's on the mound for the Chargers. It'll be Zwolinick and Mackerel and Kissick due up here for Laurel Spartans. Freshman Will Selinick at the plate. Hits him. Selinick will get down to first base, hit by pitch. Quickly 1 on here for the Spartans. And now Connor Mackerel, third baseman, will face Cables. Selinick rubbing his thigh. That's got to hurt from a Cables fastball. Mackerel takes strike 1. So I think nice little lead over there. They throw it into right field. Unfortunately, for the Spartans, they weren't aware of it. No advancement there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cables works to Mackerel. Up over the head, they throw down to first. Just getting back in time was Zelenick. He's taking that secondary lead after the pitch, and Brazil not wasting any time throwing down there. Schultz couldn't put the tag on before the foot hit the bag. 2 balls and a strike now. Cables gets the corner, and it's 2-2. Nice lead over there. I keep saying that. Strike 3 called. They throw down and not in time, but it's a strikeout. 1 away. 3rd strikeout for Cables. 1 away here in the second. Brings up the top of the lineup. Robert Kissick, he walked and scored his first time. He comes up this time with a runner at first base and 1 out. Well, ball gets away. Brazil throws it down. It's ball 1. Fortunate for the Chargers, Zelenick unable to advance. That ball came right back to Brazil behind the plate. Bounces on the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. Kissick worked a full count his first time up and drew the walk. He's ahead here, 3-0. Lucas Santini on deck for the Spartans. There's a strike taking all the way as Kissick was backing out. 3-1 now. Pitch count mounting for Cavels. He's up over 40 pitches here in the second inning. Strike 2 called. Once again, Kissick has worked a full count. See if the results are the same as the first inning. He walked the first inning on a 3-2 pitch. This time he's up here with a runner at first. Here's the payoff. Ball 4. He walks again. And there's 2 on and 1 out here for the Spartans. Second walk for Kissick. Third walk for Cavels. And this will prompt a mound visit by Coach Phil McCarron. So Lucas Santini comes up. He walked his first time, came around and scored on the double by Carlson in the first inning. But he comes up this time with 2 runners on and 1 out. The meeting breaks up on the hill. And here's his mound opponent, Lucas Santini, with 1 out. Ball upstairs. Swing, foul tip, they throw down to second base. Whoa, nice snag there by Williams as that one bounced almost up over his head. 1-1. That was a nice play by Burzell to get that foul tip and throw it down there. Strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cavels now ahead of his mound opponent. Cavels takes a little stroll behind the hill. With 1 out, 2 on. Here's the 1-2. Bounces out in front. This time they'll throw it down there and they'll get it in on the wild pitch. Kissick didn't follow. Counts 2-2 with 1 out. Brazil lets the infielders know what they're going to do should Kissick take off from first base. Pops up on the infield. Brazil comes in, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Hunter Kolbiaka at the plate. He struck out his first time. He comes up this time with 2 on and 2 out. That one misses, low and away, ball 1. Foul back to the screen. The runner Kissick was on the move. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swolenick at third base. Kissick at first base. 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. There goes the runner from first. They throw it down to third. 2 balls and a strike to Kobiolka. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Coach Burks wants to talk to one of the umpires, the field umpire. Whatever it is, he's satisfied. Here's the 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Cables. He gets out of it. And everything stays the same. We'll keep it right here. And give you the line score so far after an inning and a half. The Chargers will have the 9-1-2 batters due up. Anthony Hansen, Gino Williams, and Brandon Brazel. As we go to the bottom of the second. What's going on? Getting all kinds of visitors up here in the booth today. (3-2) Laurel Spartans over your Chargers, but it's early. Going to the bottom of the second inning here. Santini and Cables locked up in a good one. They took Cables an inning to settle in. A little bit better this last half inning. See if Hansen can't get something going here for the Chargers. Anthony Hansen will stride up to the left-handed batter's box here in the bottom of the second inning. Chargers trail by a run. Anthony batting .250 early part of the season. Takes ball 1 outside, and we are underway here in the bottom of the second. There's a strike on a breaking pitch. Nice little slider. One ball, 1 strike. Just underway here in the bottom of the second. Strike 2 called. Same pitch as the last one. Same result. That one bounces up there. It counts even. Anthony's worked it even. 2-2 to start off the second inning for the Chargers. Sophomore hurler, right-handed hurler for Laurel. Doing some landscaping out there. Making that hole in front of the rubber even deeper. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called. 3rd strikeout for Santini. 1 away. Brings up Gino Williams. Breaking pitch, low and away. Ball 1. Gino singled, came around and scored his first time. Ball 2. There's a strike called. Gino looked like he was taken out and didn't like it anyway. Up in the zone. 2 balls and a strike. With 1 out here in the bottom of the second. And there's another shot to center field. Gino almost same instant replay of this first at bat. And Gino's 2 for 2. Brings up Braden Brazel. Braden doubled in Williams his first time. Doubled to right field, and now the right fielder Faulkner is way back there. I need binoculars to see him. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Shift McBride over a few steps toward right field. If Brandon can pull one down the third baseline, he can run till next week. The left fielder is Walnick, is almost in center field. He's as I'm looking at it, he's to the right of the scoreboard. Outside, 2-1. Third baseman Mackerel is way off the line. They don't think Brandon can pull the ball on Santini. Santini steps out, steps off, and Brandon steps back. There's one up the middle, and it's going to go through into center field. Williams will hold right there at second base. It's back-to-back singles for the Chargers, and here come the Chargers. It brings up Owen Minzer with 1 out, 2 on. Minzer struck out his first time. He had to throw him out as a ball in the dirt. Not holding Brazel at first base. Strike 1 called to Owen. Playing behind him. So Brandon Brazel will run for himself at this point. Strike 2 on the corner. Minzer jumped back, but that was in the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled at the plate. We'll do it again. Both these pitchers racking up the pitches here. Santini at this point, his next pitch will be his 50th. And we're just in the second inning. We're going to get a courtesy runner now. Wetling one more time will run for Brazel at first base. Santini to the stretch. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Another foul off. Minzer makes him work here. Count holds, no balls, 2 strikes. What a gorgeous evening here in southwestern Pennsylvania. After the weather we've had the last week or so, this is a welcome sight here. Santini looks back at Williams at second. Here's the pitch. Way outside, gets away to both the runners are going to advance. The ball comes all the way back out to Santini on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third now, and the count's 1-2. On Owen Minzer. Single right now by Owen could give the Chargers the lead. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout for Minzer. And there's 2 away. That brings up Brady Brazel. He walked his first time. That one bounces in front of the plate, ball 1. Nice block there by Carlson. Keep the runners where they're at. There's a shot to left center field, and it falls in between them. Miscommunications there. It's going to bring in two. You got to give them a double. And 2 runs come in for the Chargers. It's 4-3 Chargers. Zwolnick and McBride were right there. They were no more than 3-4 feet away from each other. The ball fell right between the two of them. It brings up Sean Hudak. He singled his first time. Brought in an RBI. That one misses low and away. Ball 1. Chargers now on top 4-3 with 2 outs. Runner at second base. Here's the 1-ball pitch from Luca Santini. Foul right back at me, strike 1. Chargers out hitting the Spartans right now, 6-2, and have a 4-3 lead. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Sean Hudak looking to give the Chargers a 2-run lead here with a base hit. That one's up and in, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Hudak. That is the 5th strikeout for Santini. Strikes out the side, but not before the Chargers are able to get 2 across and take the lead here after 2 innings. It is the Chargers with a 4-3 lead. Hey, don't you go away. We're going to be right back after this message. Welcome back. Don't forget, we're going to be back on the air on Wednesday as softball action gets their first airtime here on the OLSH Sports Network this season, as the Chargers will be hosting the Fort Cherry Rangers at 5:15 right across the way. We'll be here to bring that to you. Grant Kalich will be here alongside me, and we'll bring you all the action. Hey, are you interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers? Visit www.olshathletics.org and check out the fundraisers section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities. Here we go, to top of the third. Chargers with a 4-3 lead. It will be the 4, 5, 6 hitters, Carlson, McBride, and Shear, due up for the Spartans. Carlson doubled, had an RBI double his first time up. 50-foot pitch by Cables is ball 1. That one misses away. 2-0. There's a pop foul off the right side over to dugout. 2 balls and a strike now. Leadoff batter here in the top of the third. 4-3 Chargers. Colton Carlson, the sophomore catcher for Laurel. Here's the 2-1 from Cables. Ground ball towards short. Williams over in the hole. Across the diamond, he fires it across. Isaiah Schultz pulls it out, and the play goes 6-3. 1 away. Brings up Jake McBride. He singled his first time. Brought in 2 runs. He takes strike 1. That's what you like to see out of this big, tall right-hander. Strike 2 called. Same pitch, same result. That one's downstairs. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a little weak one to Schultz. He's going to get it to Cables. He'll hold on to it. The play goes 3-1. Nice play by Cables to get over there, and there's quickly 2 away. Brings up Tyler Shear. He sacrificed his first time. Bunted it back to Van Cables. But he comes up this time with nobody on and 2 outs. Just misses. Ball 1. Check swing. He should have. Strike 1 called. Foul away. Hit that gray button on top as you pop it out and then just pop it back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little nubber out in front. Cables is going to come up and pick it up. Fling it across to Schultz, and the play goes 1-3. 1-2-3. Go the Spartans in the 3rd inning. And that's all she wrote. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. With the score, the Chargers 4. And the Spartans 3. All right, had to change the battery in the camera. Sorry about that. We are back, though. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Chargers now with a 4-3 lead. It will be Cables, Schultz, and Santelli. 2 up for the Chargers. Van Cables at the plate. He takes strike one. Van struck out his first time. He's going to pop this one to shallow right. Over to get it is second baseman Shear behind first base. And there's one away. That brings up Zaya Schultz. He walked his first time. Takes ball one. Santelli. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 now to Schultz. That one misses up and away. 2-1 now. Santelli does work quickly. Gets the ball and he toes the rubber. He's ready to go. So you better be ready in the batter's box. There's a strike on the outside corner and the count's even now at 2. On deck is Quinn Santelli, the left fielder for the Chargers. Foul back to the screen. 2-2. Count holds. You don't see that often in high school baseball. He threw that ball out. It must have been ripped up on this when it hit the chain link fence. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Schultz goes down swinging. 2 up, 2 down. That brings up Quinn Santelli. He fouled out to the first baseman, Kissick, his first time. Strike called to Quinn. That one bounces in the left-handed batter's box, and the count's even again at 1. Two outs, nobody on here in the third. Chargers with a 4-3 lead over the Spartans. And a glorious evening here in southwestern Pennsylvania. That one misses low and away. 2-1. There's one up toward the middle. Picked up by the shortstop, Kobalaka. Play will go 6-3. And just as the Spartans went 1-2-3, so do the Chargers here in the third inning. We've completed 3. It's the Chargers 4, the Spartans 3. Hey, get your Charger Essentials at www.olshgear.com. Anything from T-shirts to pajama pants to hats. Hey, we got you covered. Gear up for the latest in Charger fashion to support your favorite teams this spring sports season. Also, save the date and enjoy a fun evening out when you attend the Auction for OLSH at the Pittsburgh Airport Marriott on Saturday, April 20th, 2024. Attendees will be treated to a delicious dinner, bid on live and silent auction items, enter raffles, play games, and dance the night away as we celebrate OLSH. Purchase your tickets online here at www.olsh.org/auction. Hey students, entering grades K through 12, you're invited to explore a variety of summer camps at Our Lady of the Sacred Heart High School. Check out our offerings and view camp descriptions at www.olsh.org/apps/pages/summer camp. So we go to the top of the fourth. It will be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Laurel. It'll be Braden Faulkner, Will Zwolinik, and Connor Mackerel for the Spartans. Braden Faulkner struck out his first time. He takes strike one. One and one, that one misses. Pop foul up over my head. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are top of the 4th inning. Cables, in case you're interesting, this will be his 70th pitch of the evening. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. 5th strikeout for Cables. We'll bring up Will Zwolenick. He was hit by a pitch his first time. Strike 1 called. It's only the 2nd pitch that he saw. He was hit by the first pitch that he stood in the batter's box tonight. Tried to hold his swing, couldn't do it. Strike 2. That one bounces up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice scoop there by Brandon. Keep wanting to call him Braden. It's a combination of both their names. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 6th strikeout for Cables. And there's 2 away. Six in a row retired by Cables so far. That one bounces up there, ball 1. Connor Mackerel, he struck out looking his last time up. 1 of the 6 so far. 2 outs, nobody on here, top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, strike 1. Took a little off of that one just to get me over. Fouled it back to the screen, and Van out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the sophomore third baseman, Connor Mackerel. Misses down, 2-2. Scoots away from Brandon. Pick it up and get it back to Van. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 4th. Upstairs, full count. There's dribbled foul down the third base side. We'll do it again, full count. Seven in a row retired by Cable so far, these last 7 batters. And he draws a walk. And the announcer's jinx happens again, guys. Sorry about that. That turns the lineup card over. Here comes Robert Kissick. He's walked twice, scored once. Mackerel down at first base with 2 outs. Inside to Kissick, ball 1. There's a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mackerel takes his lead. There he goes. Ball called. They throw it down. I think it hit Mackerel and scooted through. He gets a stolen base. Runner at second base, and the count is 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up down the left side. That one's going to fall. Foul ball. Just foul. That was in the Bermuda Triangle out there, and it's a foul ball. About 1.5 feet foul. Williams and Santelli trying to converge on it. So we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mackerel out at second base. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up on the infield. Williams trying to zero in on it. Wraps the leather around, and that'll do it. That's 3 away. We've completed 3.5. Chargers with a 4-3 lead. Hey, did you know that you can earn money for OLSH Athletics when you purchase gift cards through Raise Right? The Athletics General Fund receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift cards bought by our program participants. If you have questions or want to learn more, email sstuckman at olsh.org. That's SSTUCKEMAN at olsh.org. Hey, and save the date and join us for a day of golf and fun as our boys basketball team hosts an outing at Black Hawk Golf Course in Beaver Falls on Sunday, May 19th. It's always a good time, and I understand they still have some openings. So contact the basketball team and get yourself out there at Black Hawk on May 19th. It's a good time. If you want more information on the OLSH Chargers for rosters, stories, and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. And we send out special thanks to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Chargers will send 9-1-2 up. Anthony Hansen, Gino Williams, and Brandon Brazel will be due up for the Chargers, 9-1-2, with a 4-3 lead. Santilli still on the mound for the Spartans. Both these pitchers have settled down after the first couple innings. It really was. And Chargers went down 1-2-3 last innings. Hansen swings and misses, strike 1, and Santilli looks as sharp as he's been all game after the first pitch here in the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Anthony struck out looking his first time. Comes back to the bench, gets a word from coaching staff. Here's the Santilli delivery. Way outside, try to get Anthony to chase. Wasn't getting any part of that one. The ball gets away from Carlson momentarily. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the Santilli delivery. Strike 3 called at the knees. Second time, Hansen goes down looking. Seven strikeouts now for Santilli as well, and that brings up Gino Williams. He's 2 for 2. Scored 2 runs. Strike on the breaking pitch. That one misses the breaking pitch again, but that one misses up in the zone a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 in a row retired here by Santini. Misses low and away, 2-1. Lucas Santini, nice looking pitcher, sophomore pitcher for the Spartans. There's one down the middle, strike two. 2-2 now to Gino Williams. Bounces up there, full count to the Chargers shortstop. Three and two with one out. Nobody on here in the fourth inning. Foul back to the screen. We'll do it again. Gino steps back into the batter's box. Mr. Williams awaits the Santini payoff pitch. Check swing, and he called out on strike three. 2 away. Brings up Brandon Brazell. He's 2 for 2. Double and a single. Scored 2 runs, an RBI. To his credit. That one bounces up there. Breaking pitch, ball 1. Ball, that misses away. 2-0. Carlson framing that one, not getting the call there. Upstairs, 3-0. On deck is Owen Minzer for the Chargers. Should Brandon reach? Here's the 3-0. Up and in, and Brazell's on for the 3rd time today with a walk. So, looks like Wetling's going to run again for Brandon Brazell, the courtesy runner out at first base. Owen Minzer will come to the plate. Again, just a reminder, high school baseball pitchers and catchers can be courtesy run for. It's not a pinch runner. They're just the running for them on the bases. Pitchers and catchers. They throw over. Wetling back easily. Guess it kind of waves the glove, but nothing doing. 2 outs. Runner at first base is Wetling. Pop foul out of play. Strike 1. It's nice to be able to do a night game and not have winter coats on, and this is nice. Here's the 1-strike pitch with 2 outs. Strike 2 called on a breaking pitch, froze Minzer. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base is Wetling. 2-strike pitch from Santini. There goes the runner. Strike 3. Swing and a miss. 3rd strikeout for Minzer. Santini for the 2nd time strikes out the side. And after 4 complete, it is 4-3 Chargers. Hey, the annual Mooncrest Bingo will be held in the OLSH AAC on Saturday, May 18th. Doors open at 5 p.m. Early birds are at 5:30. Regular bingo starts at 6. Tickets are $10 for 12 games of bingo. Hope to see you there. And don't forget, Chargers softball will be on the OSN on Wednesday as Coach Doc Quinn takes his girls right across the way to host Fort Cherry. The Rangers come to Youthtown on Wednesday at 5:15. Be sure to be there and cheer on the Chargers, getting back from their Tennessee trip. If you can't be there, we will. Grant Kalish will be alongside for that one as well. So we'll bring you all the action there. And then the Chargers, the softball team, again, after that, will be on the air on Saturday. Have a Saturday afternoon affair. Well, say afternoon, noon at 12 noon. Softball against Bentworth at 12 o'clock right here at Youthtown. So, again, that one will be on the air as well. Swing and a miss to Santini. Strike one. It'll be Santini, Kobalaka, and Carlson. 1-1 now to Luca Santini. That one misses downstairs. 2-1. Top of the fifth. 1-run lead for the Chargers. Can they make it stand? That one misses away. 3-1 now to his mound opponent. Speak of the devil, here's Coach Quinn just walked into the booth. Foul back, full count. I'll just telling the fans that we're going to be doing your game on Wednesday and Saturday. Awesome. So he gave me a thumbs up. He likes that. 3-2. Here's the payoff from Cables. Fouls it back. We'll do it again. Cables settling in, but unfortunately his pitch count is up there. He's at 92 pitches now. Make that 93. Here's the 94th pitch. There's a shot into center field. Hansen ranges over into right center. He'll make the catch. One away. One away here in the fifth. If I had a mic, I'd hook you up here, Doc. How was your trip to Tennessee? I saw that you lost a couple games, but I assume that those were some pretty tough schools.
Yes. Enrollments of 2,200.
Oh, there you go. Foul back to the screen, strike one.
Big schools, but that's what we wanted, to play against good competition.
I don't know if you can hear him through the mic, but he's saying there were big schools, big 2,200 enrollment. Swing and a miss to Kobalaka, the shortstop. 0-2 now. So yeah, we're anticipating a good, nice season by you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Another strikeout for Cables, and there's two away.
Young team, Al, but we're progressing.
Yeah, I got a relay here. Doc was saying it's a young team, but they're progressing. They lost their all-star pitcher, so they're starting over on the circle. Strike one to Carlson. So, yeah, and boy, the girls didn't have a chance to play much with the weather before Tennessee.
Correct. We got some good work down there, though. 3 days of double sessions, whether they were practices or games and practices. So.
1 ball, 1 strike. That one's upstairs. 2-1 now. What a beautiful night, huh?
Can't beat it.
Foul back to the screen. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Most likely this will be Van's last inning, as he's got 101 pitches, so. They got a lot of games to make up, so I imagine they're going to be stretching their pitching staff here this week. There's a fly ball to right field. Minzer looks like he hasn't measured up. He'll make the catch. 1, 2, 3. Go the Spartans.
Big quick inning for him, man.
Yeah, that's since the second inning, there's only been 1 base runner for the Spartans. So Cables has settled them down. Now the question is, it goes to the bullpen now. So at the end of 4 1/2, it's the Chargers 4. The Spartans 3. Don't go away. We got more action coming your way right here on the OLSH Sports Network. to Youthtown here. I'm OLSH. Thanks for listening in and watching in. As the Chargers have a 4-3 lead. Don't have a mic for him, but I got Coach Doc Quinn of the softball team. We were just talking about them here in the booth with me. He was telling us a successful trip to Tennessee, playing some good competition, stiff competition down there. They lost a couple games, but they didn't get blown out. That was the thing. I think there was one that was 10-0, but that was 7-3 game. So, yeah, as long as the girls learned something and got something out of it and felt like they could compete, that's the main deal. Yeah. Trying to settle the unsureness of the young team. Absolutely. Yeah. So the Chargers will bring up Brady Burzell, Hudak, and Cables here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Oh, the Pirates winning 7-2 as the Chargers are winning 4-3 over Detroit. And the Pirates are winning. Brady's 1 for 1 with a walk. He doubled and he walked his first time, doubled his last time. He takes ball 1. Strike called. 1-1. Swing and a foul tip, strike 2. Santini hasn't lost anything. He's at 92 pitches as well. This will probably be his last inning as well. He settled in. Him and Cables mirrored each other this whole game. There's a protection swing and fouls it off. Count stays at 1-2. Yeah, Santini struggled the first 2 innings and settled down, and as Cables did, struggled the first 2 innings and then settled down. That one misses away, 2-2. 4-3 to score. Chargers out hitting Laurel 6-2. Another foul back and out of play. So you can surmise by only the 2 hits and the 3 runs for Laurel that there were some walks involved there. Burzell battling at the plate here, fouling another one off at the plate. Hudak on deck. He's 1 for 2. But let's get Brady on board here first. Here's the Santini delivery. Up and in, 3-2. Count goes full. Yeah, we're going to be making some road games broadcasts for the softball team this year. Going down to Bentworth, I believe. And strike 3 in the dirt. Strikeout is completed 2-3.
That's a long trip for you, Al.
Yeah, it is.
Down in the Mon Valley there.
Don't have much. He's saying it's a long trip, and it is. But don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, our section.
For your section.
Bentworth, Charleroi.
We are not going to Charleroi. We're going to do their game here. Of course, that's your senior night. So, right. And I think that's it for Santini. Get a pitching change here. Looks like Kissick's going to come in and pitch. He gave up his first baseman's mitt. See where Santini ends up at. Who goes over to first, and I don't know, is on third.
How do you know? Did they have to take him out there, want a pitch count, or they just take him out there?
Yeah, Doc was asking, do they have to take him out? I think the pitch count here is 100 pitches, and Santini was at 98. He could complete the batter that he's on if he goes over 100. I think it's 103 or something like that. So they choose to take him out here. Probably the matchup. Bring in the lefty now.
Rather than bring him in during a battle.
So Hunter Kobalaka goes from shortstop to first base. Looks like Santini is over there at shortstop. That's a nice looking sophomore out there at shortstop and pitcher. Laurel's got a good one there. So now they'll bring in the lefty. The junior, Robert Kissick, moves in from first base. So that's your move. Santini goes to the mound to the shortstop. Kissick goes from first to the bump, and the shortstop, Hunter Kobalika, goes from short to first. First batter he will face will be Sean Hudak. Sean is 1 for 2. He's got a walk. Excuse me. Yeah, 1 for 2. He's got a base hit and a strikeout. So now he'll first face lefty Robert Kissick. Here's Hudak. Takes strike one from the lefty. There's a bouncer. Strike two down the third base side. We are in the bottom of the fifth. Chargers clinging to that 4-3 lead. All the scoring done in the first 2 innings. Swing and a miss. Hudak goes down for the second time by way of K. And that's the third strikeout in a row by Charger batters. 2 away. That brings up Van Cables. He struck out and popped up. 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That one bounces. 1-1. Cables did a great job out there as the pitcher. He'll remain in the game as a designated hitter. We'll see who comes out, takes the mound here for the Chargers. Another guest in the booth, Garrett Zug, former player. Fouled out of play, strike two. Former baseball player, basketball star, Garrett Zug in the booth. Here's the 1-2 to Cables with 2 outs. Downstairs, 2-2. Zaya Schultz waiting on deck, wanting the chance here in the fifth. There's a ground ball to third base. Backing up and making the play is Mackerel. Oh, bobbled there, but it held on. Was Kobalika. Play goes 5-3. That will retire the Chargers. 1-2-3 here in the fifth. They're holding on to that 1-run lead. It's 4-3 Chargers. All right, you might have heard some of that. We were talking about the game on Wednesday. The new pitcher for the Chargers is going to be freshman Ryan Danino. He'll come in. Ryan, what a change they're going to have now. The timing for the Laurel batters are going to be way messed up. You got the heavy hand of Cables, and now Danino, he throws junk up there. Good pitcher, though. I got to turn the light on. Excuse me a minute. All right, that's better. I can see my notes. First up for Laurel will be number 5, the center fielder, Jacob McBride. McBride is 1 for 2, singled and grounded out. He has 2 RBIs on his single. Danino misses ball 1. Ooh, that one just misses. 2-0 to McBride. Danino, the lefty. Swing and a miss. Way out in front of that one, strike 1. There's a fly ball to left field. This one's going to be trouble. It's going to fall in. Little blooper behind third base. Santilli quickly in to scoop it up, and it's a leadoff single for McBride. His second hit of the game. Third hit for the Spartans. Nobody out, runner on. Tyler Shears 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Grounded out to the pitcher his last time up. There's going to shoot one through the right side. Little nubber, seeing eye hit. Back-to-back hits for the Spartans. Brings up Braden Faulkner, the right fielder. Struck out twice against Cables. Two on, nobody out here in the 6th inning. Upstairs, ball 1 to Faulkner. Chargers need outs right here. 2 on, they'll play in front of the runner at first. That one misses away, 2-0. Off the plate, Hudak will go across the diamond to get the out there. The play goes 5-3, but the runners advance on to second and third. That brings up Will Swolenick. Struck out and hit by a pitch. He's going to send one into left field. That one's going to fall in. That's going to tie it up at least. It will. It's an RBI single for Swolenick. He's going to end up going to second base on the drop ball by Sean Hudak. And we're tied at 4. Three balls that didn't hurt the grass when they made it to the outfield. Strike 1 to Connor Mackerel. Off the end of the bat, strike 2. The ball's 2 strikes, 1 out. We are tied at 4 in the 6th inning. Third baseman Mackerel at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 2 away. Well, with 2 outs and 2 on, that will turn the lineup card over. And here's Robert Kissick. He's 2 for 3, or excuse me, 0 for 1 with 2 walks, I should say. Strike called. Nice breaking pitch. Froze him. It's a different look, like I said. Facing Van Cables will bring it in at mid-80s at some point. There's fly ball into the left center field. That's going to fall. That's going to give Laurel the lead. It's going to 2-run single, and it's 6-4 Laurel as Kissick dropped a base hit into center field. That'll send Coach Phil McCarron out to talk to his freshman left-hander. And I'm sure he's telling them, you're doing good. They're not like centering the ball up on you. They're just putting the bat on the ball. Like I said, that one there, it didn't even bend the grass when it hit. So, little seeing eye hit through the right side, little blue pits. Kissick is the pitcher. He'll get a courtesy runner now. That will be Anthony Zaccardi is going to courtesy run for Robert Kissick, who is now the pitcher of record for Laurel with a 6-4 lead. 2 outs. Ball 1 to Lucas Santini. Stolen base. The ball was on the third base side of second. Brady had to come all the way around by that time. Zaccardi slid in with the stolen base. Didn't get what that pitch was. It's popped on the infield. Schultz wraps the glove around it. It doesn't matter. That will retire to side, but not before. Spartans score 3. They scored 3 in the first. They scored 3 in the sixth. And at the end of 5.5, it is Spartans 6, your Chargers 4. Here you see the box score, the line score. Chargers now need to get something going. Kissick was able to shut them down last inning after he came in. Hey, don't forget to save the date and join us for a day of golf and fun as your boys basketball team hosts an outing at Blackhawk Golf Course in Beaver Falls on Sunday, May 19th. Still room as far as I know, so if you want to golf and have a good time, good food, always a blast over there. Can't make it this year. I'll be in California, but wish I could. So somebody needs to take my place. Go play some golf. Tell them Al sent you. 6-4. Spartans have come back after trailing since the second inning to take the lead. They scored 3 runs on 4 hits last inning and now need to play some defense, and the Chargers need to get the bats going. Chad Minton was going to pinch hit here for Schultz. Send a right-handed batter up there for against the lefty. So Chad Minton. It'll be Minton, Santelli, and Hanson here for the Chargers. And they're getting us lineup cards, the umpires, making sure they got it right. So I'm sure Schultz will re-enter in the 7th. Strike called to Minton, and we're underway here in the bottom of the 6th. He's going to pop this one foul. I think it's going to get out of play. It will. Strike 2. Chad, a sophomore. Against Robert Kissick, the lefty. Here's the 2-strike pitch. He's going to send this one into left field for a base hit. Chad Minton leads off with a single for the Chargers to get them going. The sophomore comes through with a leadoff single. Brings up Quinn Santelli to the plate. Chargers need 2 to tie here in the 6th. Strike called to Santelli. Quinn's 0 for 2, fouled out and grounded out. That one's low and away in the dirt. Nice scoop there by Carlson. 1-1. Minton takes his lead off of first. Pop foul out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Santelli. Kissick comes to a halt at when he lifts his leg and had Minton going back to first base on the pitch. He does it again. Wow, called out on a strike there. That one was way out of the zone. I could see it from where I'm at. But he gets the strikeout. And there's 1 away. Brings up Hanson to the plate. Nope, we're going to get a pinch hitter. James Hanna is going to pinch hit here for Hanson. Again, get another right-handed bat in there against the left-handed Kissick. Anthony Hanson, a left-handed hitter. James Hanna now with 1 out and 1 on here in the 6th inning. Chargers trying to get back into this. Strike called right there. That one's downstairs. That was a better pitch than the strikeout called. 1-1. There's a shot into left field. That's a hit. Minton will stop at second base, and there's 2 on and 1 out here as Hanna comes through with a pinch hit single. 2 pinch hit singles here in the 6th inning. And there's 2 on. That turns the lineup card over. Here's Gino Williams. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles and a strikeout. Scored 2 runs. This is the meat of the lineup that you want coming up right now against Kissick. Williams now with 2 on and 1 out against the lefty. Strike called. One strike to Gino Williams. That one's up. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Charger shortstop. Fouled away, reaching out for that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 on for the Chargers here in the 6th. They trail by 2. It's 6-4. Here's the Kissick delivery. Grounder off the plate. Comes in, bobbled. And everybody's going to be safe on the air to the third baseman, Mackerel. And the bases are loaded. Bases loaded now with 1 out, and that brings up Brandon Brazell. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. He takes ball 1. Tying runs out at second base. Here's the Kissick delivery. Downstairs, 2-0. The Charger backstop. Trying to get it done here for the purple and gold. Upstairs and away, 3-0. No place to put them. Bases are juiced with purple and gold. Chargers on all the pillows with 1 out. And there went the scoreboard. Strike called on the inside corner, 3-1. Foul back, and it's a full count. Minton's at third base. Hanna's at second base. Williams at first base. 1 out. Brandon Brazell at the plate with a full count. Kissick gets the ball back after it was fouled back off the screen. Here's the payoff. Strike 3 called. Brandon telling him that was high, and I believe it was too. Strike 3 called. 2 strikeouts on called strikes that were out of the zone. Owen Minzer can get it done here. There's a ball. That was the same pitch that he called a strike. He called it a ball there. Shot down the third base side. Pulled foul, strike 1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Chargers trail by 2 here in the 6th. Minzer at the plate, 1-1 is the count. There's a little blooper into short right field. And that one's going to fall in, and it's going to tie the game. Minzer has a 2-run single, and we're all tied at 6. How about that? Owen Minzer, 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Comes up in the 6th inning with the bases loaded and gets a knock to tie this one up at 6. Bases at the corners now for the Chargers. And Brady Brazell, arguably one of the better hitters on the Charger team, at the plate with 2 outs. Six in the bottom of the 6th, and the Chargers still trying to tack on. Brady Brazell at the plate now. See if Minzer stays. There he goes. Fouled back to the screen. Strike 1. Owen Minzer with a huge hit for the Chargers. Kissick looks over at first. He comes to the plate. There goes the runner. Bounces up there, 1-1. Now a base hit gives the Chargers a 2-run lead. If Brazell can find a way to get it done. He's 2 for 3 today. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little looper down the right side. First baseman Kobalika makes the catch. That will end the inning, but not before. Chargers get 2 across on a big, huge 2-out hit by Minzer to tie this one up. Here we go to the 7th inning. With the score, Chargers 6. And the Spartans 6.
Scoreboard machine started smoking and the scoreboard stopped working. So I want to make sure you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. Making sure. It's like the freaking on the right side. I saw smoke come out of that. Like, wait a minute, it's not cold enough for our breath to be
Of the panel?
No, the right side, like the whole thing. So like, it's like.
Oh, you mean the computer stuff?
Yeah, like the scoreboard, like you press all the buttons.
Oh, yeah, it's a set the panel.
Like here.
Yeah.
Sorry, like smoke. Wait, it's smoke. Turn that off.
Strike 1. To Hunter Kobalika. That one's downstairs, 1-1. Yeah, we lost the scoreboard here. The scoreboard panel overheated and started smoking. I was just told. There's a fly ball into left field. And that's sending Santilli way back. And that one is off the fence. Kobalika is at second base. And he's going to try to get the third. Nobody's there. And it's going to score a run on the throwing error. It's a double and an error. And they come all the way around and score. And it's 7-6. 2 errors on that play. The air throwing it in, and the air throwing it back out. And that brings up Colton Carlson. Spartans now with a 1-run lead. And there's one down the left field line. That hook's foul, strike 1. Ryan Danino still on the mound for the Chargers. Pops this one up on the infield. Brazil is calling for it. He'll make the catch. One away. Yeah, I must say that Kovalaka gave that one a ride over Centelli's head in left field. All the way to the fence it went. And there's another one out to Centelli. He's going to come in for this one, coming in hard. It's going to fall in front of him. That was just enough. And there's another one of those hits off of Danino. Just hit it where they ain't. He didn't hit it hard. A little bloop single down to over the shortstop's head. One out, runner at first. One run already in here in the 7th inning. Tyler Shear, the second baseman up, they throw over. Ball gets away from Schultz. I think they had him if he holds on to it, but got away from him. McBride gets back. Here's the pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1. There goes the runner, swing and a miss, strike. Throw it down, and they got him. It's a play goes 2-4. 2 away. And the count is 1-1 on the batter. Tyler Shear. Now there's 2 outs. Nobody on base for Danino. Outside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball to center field. Hansen range back a little bit. He'll make the catch, and that will end the inning, but not before the Spartans able to plate a run. Had a nice hit, but Chargers throwing it around a bit, give them a run. And they lead 7-6 as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. With the score, the Spartans 7, Chargers 6. Chargers down to their final 3 outs as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Score 7-6. It will be Hudak, Cables, and Schultz due up for the Chargers. Sean 1 for 3, single and 2 strikeouts. Will face the lefty. Takes strike 1. Strike two. Swung, didn't want to. No balls, 2 strikes. That one misses. Tried to frame that one. It didn't happen. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sean Hudak, the third baseman. Kissick bounces that one up there, and the count's even now at 2. Kissick in line for the win. Should he hold on here? Danino in line for the loss if the score remains the same. Check swing. And it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here in the 7th inning, Chargers need 1 run to keep this one going. Here's the payoff. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk for Sean Hudak. Brings up Van Cables. We may get a pinch runner here for Hudak. It will be. It'll be Kobe Lane. The freshman's going to run for Hudak. A little bit quicker legs out there on the base pads. Cables at the plate. Van 0 for 3. Struck out, popped up, and grounded out. It's his first time against the lefty, though. Kissick. They throw over. Lane just 1 step off. Nothing doing there. Here's the pitch. There's a shot up the middle, and it's into center field. Back-to-back hits for the Chargers, and here they come. Two on, nobody out. Schultz will get a bat against the lefty here. Wow, quick pitch there. He called for time. Strike 1. Tried to bunt, strike 2. I'll tell you what, Kissick was in his windup before Schultz was even in the box. As soon as Schultz walked in, he looked up. He tried to call time, and the umpire wouldn't grant it for him. Got him in the hole. It's 0-2 right now. He'll bunt it. Nicely done. He'll go to third base. They'll get the run there, or get the out there. 1 out. Schultz will be at first base on the force play. Play will go 1-5. 1 away. Still 2 on for the Chargers, 1 out. Quinn Santilli up there. He'll take check swing, strike 1. Schultz is a tying run at first base. Or excuse me, there's shot third base, and it's booted! And everybody's going to be safe. Error on the third baseman, Mackerel, is going to get the bases loaded for the Chargers. So the bases loaded here for the Chargers, 1 out. They need 1 run to tie, and the winning run is out at second base, and Isaiah Schultz. That'll bring the infield in, I'm sure. Against, got Wetling's going to pinch hit here for the Chargers. Braden Wetling. He comes up with 1 out and the bases loaded. He needs to get 1 run in. That's all they need to keep this one going. They got all the outfielders in right behind the infield. Infield is in. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Chargers. Whitling gets his sign. Everybody's ready. And here we go. He tried to quick pitch Whitling again. This time he gets the timeout. Here's the Kissick delivery. Ball downstairs. Chargers trying to walk this one off. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ball 2. Kissick now takes a little time. He looks in. With the bases loaded, here's the 2-ball pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back to the screen. The count's even at 2. Braden Whitling at the plate with 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Tying run, Van Cables out at third base. Bounces up there, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out. No place to put him. Whitling's got to be looking for something in the zone here. Here's the payoff. Fouled it back. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes. Infield in, the outfield in. Right fielder's almost on the infield dirt. Here's the Kissick delivery. Upstairs, ball 4, and we're tied at 7. Still 1 out. The winning run is 90 feet away. Whitling with a pinch hit walk gets the RBI. Cables comes in and scores. Everybody moves up a base. And now the winning run is Isaiah Schultz at third base. Meeting at the mound. It breaks up. Winning run is at Schultz. He talks to Sam Zyrol, the first base coach for the Chargers. Now he returns to third. And it'll be Gino Williams at the plate for the Chargers. Now he's going to bring all the outfielders. He's going to bring the right fielder into the infield dirt. There's going to be 5 infielders. And he'll move the right center fielder, McBride, over into right center field. The left fielder, Zwolnik, will move into left center. So there's 2 outfielders and 5 infielders right now, and they're all playing in. All Gino has to do is get something to the outfield here with 1 out, and the Chargers have a walk-off. Here's Kissick. Now they're going to move some players around. They're going to move 3 players on the left side of the infield. Pop-up foul, out of play, strike 1. Bases are loaded. The only one that means anything is Isaiah Schultz out there at third base. 7-7, bottom of the 7th. Gino Williams on base 3 times today. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the Kissick 2-strike pitch. Bounces up there, gets away. Nobody's going anywhere. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The right fielder Faulkner's playing in the hole, basically at shortstop right now. Strike three, swinging. 2 away. Huge out for Kissick. Brings up Brandon Burzell. He's 1 for 2 with 2 for 3 with a walk. Ball 1. To the senior backstop. He was called out on a strike that was a ball last time. That was the same pitch he was called out on, ball 2. Two outs, bases loaded. The winning run at third base for the Chargers here in the 7th inning. Strike called, 2-1. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brandon Burzell facing off against Robert Kissick here. Kissick to the stretch. Here's the 2-2. Bounces up there, 3-2. Here we go again, 3-2. 2 outs. Comes down to this. It's either a win for the Chargers or extra innings. What will it be? Kissick will decide that. Kissick and Burzell. Here's pitch. Ball 4! He walks him in, and the Chargers are going to win this one. 8-7 on a walk-off walk by Brandon Burzell. He touches first base, and it's official. Unbelievable. Burzell gets his second RBI of the day on the walk, and it's the winning walk-off walk. Chargers score 2 in the 7th inning to come away with the 8-7 victory here at Youthtown. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We'll put a bow on this one. And the Chargers go to 3-0 in section.
I personally love the family environment of OLSH, and that's what I saw from my first day coming in as a freshman. Everybody was kind and helpful.
All the teachers and all the students, we all treat each other like family, so it's more like a homey type feel.
You get to know everyone who goes here.
It's like a community. Everyone's together and we're all just like a family.
I think I've grown more religious through the teachings and understanding the religion better.
With the amazing theology teachers and getting the chance to go to church every week, it's definitely expanded my faith.
Different things like Cairo retreat or being able to come to confession or go to adoration here in the chapel every day gives you really a good opportunity to connect with God and express their faith and not feel shy about it.
The teachers are incredible. They make you feel like one of their own kids.
I feel comfortable going to them at any time for whatever the need be, and I know they always have my back to help me.
They get to know you personally and get to help you in different ways.
They're not just worried about your grades, they're worried about how your feelings are. They care about you more.
OLSH is a place where you can get involved in a bunch of different things.
It sets you up for college.
It's a school full of many opportunities that'll help you grow, not just spiritually, but also just as a person in general.
OLSH is one big family. Everybody knows everybody.
OLSH is challenging adventure, and it really just is an amazing experience.
Welcome back to Youthtown. It's a victorious evening here for the Chargers on Eclipse Day 2024. The Chargers fell behind early, 3-0, as Laurel comes up in the first inning and scores 3 quick runs off of Van Cables. The Chargers come up in the bottom of the first, score 2 of their own, make it 3-2 after 1. The Spartans couldn't do anything in the second, but the Chargers tacked 2 more on in the bottom of the second to make it a 4-3 game. It stayed that way until the 6th inning, when Laurel scored 3 runs to take a 6-4 lead over your Chargers. Well, the Chargers scored 2 of their own in the 6th inning and made it a 6-6 game. And then in the top of the 7th, the first batter up was Hunter Kobalika. He hit a double to deep left field, and the Chargers threw it around. He came all the way around to score a Little League home run and made it a 7-6 game. The Chargers took care of business after that. Ryan Danino was the pitcher at the time, and it was a 7-6 game going to the bottom of the 7th. Well, the 7th inning, the bottom of the 7th, the Chargers come up. Sean Hudak leads off with a walk. Van Cables comes up, and he gets a single, and it's 1st and 2nd. And then pinch hitter Chad Minton comes up, and he tried to bunt everybody over, and the play goes 1-5. Hudak was out at third base, so the Chargers back to where they were before, runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 out. And Quinn Santelli comes up, and he reaches on a booted ball by the third baseman Mackerel, and the bases are loaded for the Chargers. Well, Brandon Wetling ends up with a walk on a pinch hit walk. He drives in the first run to tie it up at 7. That moves Schultz down to third base. And after the Geno Williams strikeout, it was Brandon Brazell worked the walk to end this game 8-7 to drive in the 8th run. The Chargers come back and win this one. And guess what? Freshman Ryan Danino has 3 wins on this early season in this Charger staff. Now, I'm not a betting man, but I'm telling you, if somebody would have came up to me and told me that the freshman Ryan Danino would have 3 wins out of their in their first 7 games, I'd have told them, you're nuts. Maybe 1 or 2, but not 3. But he's got 3 wins. He's got more wins than any other pitcher on this staff. And congratulations to Ryan Danino. He comes in and he works it to where he gets a win. So congratulations to Ryan Danino and the Chargers. They go to 3-0 in section. That was the first loss of the year for the Spartans of Laurel. And guess what? We get to do it again tomorrow night. Unfortunately, the OLSH Sports Network will not be there, but the Chargers will be in action up at Laurel on the back half of this home and home. And I love it when teams go home and home. That means you have to beat a pitching staff, not one ace pitcher. So the Chargers get away with one here today as they win 8-7 over the Laurel Spartans. They'll go at it again tomorrow night up at Laurel, up in Newcastle. And our next broadcast will be Wednesday, as we'll be doing a softball game as Fort Cherry comes to Youthtown, and the girls will take on the Fort Cherry Rangers, and we'll have it here for you. Grant Kalish and I will bring you the call from Youthtown here on Wednesday, weather permitting, and that's the way that one goes. But here tonight, the Chargers keep it going. They stay in first place in section with a 8-7 walk-off win here in the 7th inning against the Laurel Spartans. And I'd like to thank everybody involved here. Thank both the coaches, Coach Burks and Coach Phil McCarron, for being gracious and getting us the lineups and cooperating with us here. And I want to thank the maintenance crew here out at Youthtown for making sure we had power and had the scoreboard until the scoreboard panel blew up. But thank everybody here, and when I send best wishes out to Matt Fargo and his family. His mom's back in the hospital, and we want to send out prayers and good thoughts for the Fargo family. That being said, it's a good night for the Chargers. 8-7 victory over the Laurel Spartans. Glad you could join us, everybody. I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot. We'll see you Wednesday as the girls will take on Fort Cherry at 5:15 right here on the Old Sports Network. Good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed Eclipse Day and enjoyed this Charger victory from Youthtown.